Hello and welcome to Engrossing Agriculture, one stop for agriculture. Today's session, we will talk about agriculture finance, meaning, scope, and credit needs. This subtopic is under subject agriculture finance and cooperative society, which is categorized under the branch of agriculture, agriculture economics. Agriculture economics is one of the most important branch for competitive exams and interviews. So you must take care of the latest updates in agriculture economics and various different branches of agriculture economics such as finance, marketing and entrepreneurship. Let's start. In this session we will carry out on about the following topics, which are introduction, meaning, definition, scope and significance. What is scope? Scope is the subject matter of the agriculture finance. That means to which fields it can be extended, where we can use it, and what are different fields or the areas where agriculture finance comes in use. We start with introduction. We must know why is agriculture finance important and how did it came into existence. Finance in agriculture is as important as development in technologies. That means in technologies, new ideas, new techniques, all these things cannot facilitate technologies unless until development is done. So if development is done, then all the ideas and technologies can be flourished. Similarly, if finance and credits are given. What are credits? Credits are the loans or the money provided to the farmers. The finance in agriculture, unless it is provided, agriculture cannot flourish. Next, we have technologies increase. There is an increase in funds. Means more the new technologies, they might be expensive or they might not, but there is always need of some funds or credits so that the farmer can buy the technologies and use it in his field. For 1935, the financing was done by moneylenders, the professional moneylenders, which had high interest rates and used strict ways for recovering the loans, which resulted in poorness and low living standards of the farmers. But after RBI Act 1934, which was bought uh, with the collaboration of district central cooperative banks and land development banks, made so many changes in the lending agencies of the loans. In this, the DCB was responsible for short-term loans, whereas land development banks were responsible for long-term loans. Then we have impetus was received after the nationalization of banks in 1969. Very important. 1969. What is impetus? Impetus is a word which you will come across in agriculture finance and economics, which is to provide momentum. That means a momentum, a boost was provided to the credit industry of the agriculture. Next year, credit was provided for various activities now, such as for irrigation, for sowing, for seed buying, and many others. Next year, what is the meaning of agriculture finance? Like if someone says agriculture finance, what do we understand by it? So it is study of financing. As you know, financing, that is providing credits or money, and liquidity service credits. What is liquidity service? Liquidity means the tendency of a good to produce money, like in how easily can we transform that commodity into money. That is liquidity of the substance. So liquidity service credit provided from farm borrowers. It is also considered as a study of those financial intermediates who provide loans, funds, etc. So in this all we understand that the intermediates are the banks or the money lenders or the cooperative societies which provide funds or credit to the farmer. Next we include, always remember, studying means studying of the need of the finance, like why the farmer need it. Examining means what are the extent of the requirement of the credit, like to what extent intensive extent or a less extent credit required in the analysis. That if we provide credit, then on what basis should we provide credit, on what basis should we provide money, for how long, what were recovery. So all these things come under agriculture finance. For of various financial aspects, what are various money matters related to production of agriculture products and disposal. Disposal means selling in the market, not you may say decomposition, is selling of the final produce in the market, that is disposal of the product. This is important in exam, in university exams and in competitive exams. They will directly ask you these questions. What is the definition of agriculture finance? Sir Murray in 1953, remember the year 1953, he defined an economic study as the branch of agriculture economics. Economic study of borrowing funds by the farmer, the organization and operation of leading agencies and society interested in credit for agriculture. That means the study that how the farmer will borrow the funds, or how the organization will borrow the funds, what will be the operation, that means what will activities or the things that will lending agency will do, will also be included in agriculture finance. Next we have the Tendon and Dondian gave their definition in 1962, which is a simpler definition as a agriculture finance is a branch of agriculture economics, as I've told you in the starting of this session, which deals with and finance resources related to individual farm unit. Here we must focus, this definition deals with individual farm unit, whereas Murray's definition deals with a full agriculture field or a village. It is a holistic approach. This is an individual approach. Next we have nature and scope. What in this agriculture finance dealt with both micro and macro level. Macro level means as I told you, a holistic view where it is with how if we put funds in agriculture, it will increase the economy of the nation. In India, around 16 to 19% of GDP is contributed by agriculture. That's why how will financing of agriculture boost up the national economy? That is macro financing. So in this, it concerned with the leading procedures, rules, regulation, monitoring of the different agriculture credit institutes. That means of the RBI, of the NABARD bank, all these banks which the rules which they follow are set in macro financing of the agriculture. Next we have, always remember this is a really important line, macro finance is related to financing of agriculture at aggregate level. Aggregate means at a big level. Next is microfinancing, refers to financing of an individual farm or a business unit, like at a small farm of a single farmer. If farmer A has a farm, then how will we finance that single farm, which is microfinancing. Study how an individual farmer, as I told you, individual farmer, source of credits, quantum of credit to be borrowed. Quantum means amount of credit which is borrowed for each from each source, allocates the same amount in alternative uses. And from where it will buy, how much it will buy, and where it will use it. Next we have is also concerned with future use of funds. This is microeconomics. Therefore, macro deals with aspect related to total credit needs of the agriculture sector. That means if in India 70% people are doing agriculture, then how much credit will this 70% people will require? That's macro financing. And whereas if one person, one farmer require credit, that is microfinancing. Now these are really important. Significance of financing a farmer or agriculture finance. First is, this is really important, as I told you, for macro, for the country, and micro. So we must understand the importance of agro-social economics, which is agro-financing. Is a catalytic role. What is catalytic role? That means it gives momentum. It gives a push to the farm businesses and productivity of the farm by giving them a nice level, optimum level quality check for the various inputs and requirements of a farm. Next we have use of new technology inputs purchased through farm finance helps to increase agriculture productivity. Always remember, as new technology we use, more financing can be done. Aggregate to farm in supporting infrastructures, providing a large scale financing investment. It means if a farmer wants to improve his infrastructure, he can also get finance because of it. Next we have farm finance can also reduce the regional economic imbalances and is equally good at reducing the term farm asset and wealth variation. It means if financing is provided to each farmer equally, then even a small and marginal farmer can carry out processes to get more profits. So wealth variation can be improved. Farm finance is like a lever, both sides. Like if we invest our money in a good developing farm, we will get more output, whereas if we get a negative wrong financing, we may have a loss. As agriculture is traditionally sustainable in nature, agriculture finance need to create supporting infrastructure for adoption of new technologies. That means if a farmer has a support of agriculture finance, then he can carry out various processes from different from traditional approach, as he will not be able to face loss in his future time. So he will have a support and a back of the agriculture finance that he can carry out different procedures for agriculture financing. Massive investment is needed to carry out major and minor irrigation projects. These are the, you can say, national projects which come under macro financing. National projects such as irrigation projects, rural electrification, installation of fertilizers, pesticide plants. So all these programs require financing, which is come under agriculture finance under Department of Ministry of Agriculture. That was all about agriculture financing, its meaning. We got to know what is agriculture financing, definition by Murray, importance and the scope of agriculture finance along with its significance. So I hope first unit of agriculture finance, which is scope, meaning and definition along with significance, must be clear to you. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section, and as always, like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you have subscribed, hit the bell icon, and there's a small little bell icon which you can hit, and always feel free to ask any doubt in the comment section. And as always, you can find a slide or this presentation on slideshare.com. The link will be shared in the description below. And please keep watching Engrossing Agriculture for more updates and sessions on different branches of agriculture. Thank you.